Hey guys, welcome back. It's the 8th Android Gamer here, back with another video. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how I beat SNJ Bound Hero Battle on Infernal. That is Seliph and Julia, in case you are wondering, and the team I used is the team you can see above. Basically, how I worked this one is I used a red tank at the front, in this case Zelgius. I had obviously, his ally support behind in Henry, Halloween Henry that is, and I have ward armor on him, so he's getting +6 to his reserve and to his defense. And so with that and his ally support stats boosted on, he has, I believe, 51 defense and 31 reserve +4 for the warding breath as his A slot. So he becomes just an absolute monster at tanking hits. And basically the idea was, is I propped him at the front, and I had the green mage take herself out and attacking him, and I had Seliph take himself out attacking him. And basically, once that was done, my team could start to work a little more normally, with Henry taking out some of the blue units and with Harden tanking some of the others. So just to give you an idea of what these units actually look like, I'll give you some idea of their stats. So that's my Zelgius. He is currently a +1. He's running Warding Breath in his A, Bold Flighter in his B, and Threaten Attack in his C with a +3 defense for his seal. Stats look as such: 52 HP, 55 attack, 35 speed, 43 defense, and 23 reserve. I find that he is quickly becoming my favorite unit because he, despite having 23 reserve, has enough speed to avoid most doubles, and as such, he's actually incredibly tanky. So let's back out. I'll show you Black Knight. He's a +2, as you would expect. I'm not running any special builds on him, if I'm being honest. He's something I throw on some teams, and sometimes I don't even use him. He's an excellent unit, but Zelgius does provide the exact same thing with a better stat line. With him, he's got Steady Stance 3 and Fortify Armor, just so he buffs Harden, because he is Harden's ally support. He's got Seal Speed right now just because I needed him 1 speed higher to avoid a double, I believe, and that was about the only reason he has that on. Otherwise, his stats are 49 HP, 51 attack, 36 speed, 36 defense, and 18 reserve. And let's go back. Let's move on to Harden. Harden is my other unit that I would say right there with Zelgius for being my favorite unit. He's right up there. This one I've put a fair bit into, well, somewhat, I guess. He's a +2. I did get another Harden that I used to put Bold Fighter on Zelgius, otherwise he would have been a +3, but he is running Aether for his special, Steady Breath for his A, Bold Fighter for his B, and Threatened Speed for his C, and that is mainly just to try and avoid some doubles, because the only problem with Harden here is that he is a minus speed, and he gets doubled a lot. His attack is as such, it's 53 because of the +2 seal, and his stats are, as you can see, 49 HP, 53 attack, 24 speed, 37 defense, and 33 reserve. So he's incredibly tanky, other than the fact that he's almost always getting doubled. Moving on to Henry. I am a big fan of Henry, actually. He's a lot better than I expected. He's not super tanky on defense, but at the same time, when he gets his buffs from his allies, he gets to be enough, I would say. And he has 33 speed, so he avoids a lot of doubles. He's running Death Blow as his A slot just because I want him to hit for as much as possible. That brings up to 55 attack, and he does double some people, particularly when I use plus speed seals. His B slot I have not put in, but once I get another Harden, I will be putting Bold Fighter in so that he guaranteed doubles everyone, and he'll just be an absolute machine at mowing down armors at that point. Fortify Armor, which basically just gives my Zelgius extra defense to make him absolutely unstoppable, and the seal is plus attack and defense +1, which results in the stats you see of 38 HP, 49 attack, 33 speed, 27 defense, and 36 reserve. He is excellent mage bait. That's one of the bigger things that I use him for. He's also very good against armor. I would not use him too much against certain dragons, for example. Generally he doesn't fare so well against them. So that's the team I'm running. It is an excellent team for this in my mind. I think Armor Team would be best for this map because there's only one mage, and it's Julia. So once you've managed to bait her and take her out, at that point it becomes fairly easy for armors to take out the rest of the map. So let's jump in and let me show you exactly how I mean. Alright. And so Seliph keeps talking to me, stay with me, Julia, and there we go. So basically how I ran this is I'm going to swap that there, Wow, that was... Oh, I'm doing this a little bit wrong. But that works. And so I basically moved Zelgius up, and I moved Harden up, and we end turn. At this point, I'm going to move Zelgius back in. And let's move you here and you here. Zelgius now steps up, and this is right where I start baiting them. So as soon as I think the next move comes, I'm going to move my Zelgius up right in front. He's going to get some buffs from his ally and his ward armor, and then what's going to happen now, I believe, is Selif's going to go right for him. So the mage went first, or the cleric, I should say. Did only 13 damage, not particularly worried. That cleric will die in soon enough. There we go. So Selif went for Zelgius. He will trigger my Aether, which is going to do a lot of damage and gain me some back, as you can see. And so with this one now, basically I am now going to take out Selif without taking any damage back, which is excellent. I might take a little, actually, yeah, because he triggered his special. It won't be enough, though. And I am going to end it there. I am going to let them come to me. That's kind of how I like to run my armor teams. I like to get them on counterattack, enemy phase. Going to do 18 damage, but receive 10 in return. Not particularly worried. And here we go. So this is where Henry's going to need to start doing his own thing. Here we go. The flyer, the green flyer is not going to hurt Zelgius. And Julia's going to die right here. Remember this? Yep. So this is going to heal me a lot as well because I'm going to trigger my Aether even though I'm down to 3 health. And there we go. Look at all the way back up. 29 extra health. That's why I like Aether so much, even though Black Luna, which is his native special, is a fantastic ability. So I'm going to do 39 damage to the Lance here with my Henry. Again, when I have Bold Fighter, that would have been that much easier because he just would have killed him. Really looking forward to getting one more Harden. I'm going to take out the Lance Cavalier with my Black Knight. I am going to... yeah, I probably will. I'm going to take out the Lance Dragon with my Harden because his trigger is special, or he has triggered his special. Took 9 damage. Oh, actually, they triggered their special as well, but it won't matter. Because now I'm going to use Zelgius to take out the Axe Flyer, and the only one left is the Cleric, and the Cleric is not going to kill anything. It's a Cleric. Yeah, congratulations. Alright. And so that was the end of Selif and Julia on Infernal. The map is a lot easier than you'd expect. I've run into much harder Bound Hero battles before, as well as just standard Infernal maps. I feel with this one, you're definitely going to want to run an armor team. I think you're definitely going to want to make it a red armor who tanks at the front, because if you throw, for example, Harden on that side, Julia doubles him and basically one-shots him. If not, he's left with almost no health and dies to the very next attack. So I don't think you're going to want blue because Julia is a threat. Selif himself is not a particular threat to armors, although his active, like his special, if he activates it, can be quite troublesome. It can do a lot of damage. So I think a red is the best fit because it can take on Selif on even terms, and it takes on Julia with color advantage. And that allows the red armor to take out the 2 biggest threats on that team, and at that point you just have to deal with a cleric, a couple of lances, and I think an axe fighter or 2, and that's about it. Green and blue only. The blues can generally be tanked by a good red armor, and if not, you can always use your green mage like I did in Henry, or your blue lance armor in Harden. I think that's probably how I would run it. You are going to need a mage of some sort on the team to take out some of the blue lances, because Zelgius would not be able to take both of them on by himself. And so as long as you've got a mage of some sort to do significant damage, you can clean up with the Black Knight and Harden. That's generally how I think you should run this team. I know there's many other ways of doing it. I suspect you could use drag back a lot in this case to attack, drag back, have them step in, and then finish them off. That will probably be a good idea. I just did not have an appropriate team to run that. So if you have enjoyed the video, thanks a lot. Please drop a like and a sub. I am going to be posting another video soon, my first of the new series series regarding one-man army and Brothers in Arms, which will basically be one person versus like a chain challenge where there's 10 maps. And then I'll probably do Brothers in Arms where it's 2 people, ally support obviously, taking on Arena. And the arena I'm playing in right now is Arena 18. I'm hoping that basically by the time I post that video, I will be in Arena 20 or at least Arena 19. That would be great. So thanks again for watching. Please drop a like and a sub if you've enjoyed, and have a nice day.